I wore right here, this is what I love. Look how smooth this is.
What do you think it is?
Look how
What do you think of her?
too skinny. Look at her legs, the size of my arm. Nah, man, look. This is a big butt right here. I think Brooklyn, guys like big butts. Mostly guys from Brooklyn like big butts. Like, I like big butts. What's a beautiful butt? J-Lo butt. That's a beautiful butt, J-Lo butt.
What do you like about it? Tell me.
It's nice and round, smooth, it looks soft. It's just perfect.
This booty's not big enough because you can see the string from top to bottom. A big booty, you won't be able to see it past this level to here. You won't be able to see it no more. All would you see was the big pollo that's right there.
Would you rather somebody have like a little bit of like cellulite there than have like a small?
No cellulite.
So how?
Smooth.
Smooth, big, no cellulite.
No cellulite. And no stretch marks either. Stretch marks, cellulite. Girls, you watching this documentary about beauty? Go to the gym, man.
Stretch marks are not
keep yourself in tone because men, I don't like stretch marks. This is perfect. Perfect to have.
Okay.
As of a girl to be mine, perfect girl for me.
Okay. So you're saying that you think this is totally natural?
Totally natural. Natural back, natural. This girl right here, that's smooth. That is silky, smooth skin. I know that's not airbrush. I could put $1 million, that's not an airbrush.
My name is Dominic DeMasi. I'm a digital retoucher, photo retoucher. The nature of my job is to not be seen. You know, if my work, if it's obvious that I've worked something to death, then I've done a bad job. If it looks like it hasn't been touched at all, then I've been totally successful. So you can see originally her forehead had a little bit of modeling in her skin where it was a little too bumpy and too much texture, and there was a couple of pock marks on her cheek there. It wasn't all that much, but we took most of that down and smoothed it out. And we changed the tone of her skin a little bit more to match some of the makeup that they were selling. If you look here, you can see that her knuckles are pretty knobby and this finger is a little lumpy here. And if you look here, we smoothed them down and toned them all down a little bit to make them seem a little less obtrusive. I find myself doing less of shaving models' hips down and shaving their waist down and more of like subduing their bones so that they look less skinny, or filling her out to be a little bit more shapely, where it may be bringing in the waist, but you're also bringing out her hips or bringing out her torso to make it seem like she's not so skinny. So it's not that they don't want that skinny look. Obviously, that's something that's appealing, but you can't look scrawny or sick. They are not going to go ahead with the photographer and keep something that is going to appear flawed or natural because they're not concerned with something that looks natural. They're concerned with something that is going to sell their product. This has caused a problem. This is an issue in the world. It's not like I can sit here and say, well, then if everybody who's affected by this, they're just weak and they're bound to have social and mental problems. That's not the case. I'm aware that this is something that is at a ground level where young people are seeing this and they are growing up with these being their icons and their images. Yeah, this has all been worked out. I'll tell you right off the bat, definitely the bathing suit has been colorized, color corrected in some way.
Okay. What else?
Thighs were definitely smoothed out. I wish I can see.
Where?
Like all in this area. If you look it's hard to see on there, but if you kind of almost squint, you can almost see like there's a little pattern happening right there.
Yeah,
I'll say that's almost the same pattern as that.
Oh, they are airbrush, man.
So as they're like cloning around and pushing that around to make it smooth out, they pick up one area and deposit in another area. And kind of, if you look at the way that is, that sort of looks a little bit like that. Like the way it goes into shadow in there, the color doesn't really go into the shadow.
Yo, how the hell he knows?
He knows it. That's like color.
Nothing.
That's coloring. He colors.
Colors what?
Yeah.
Big colors?
You don't color girls. That is natural, B.
Hold on, but let me listen to this guy. Let me listen to this guy.
If you look at that right there, you can see how her skin is really textured here, and then it's not textured, and then it's textured once again. She had a tan line that they took out.
Or maybe a stretch mark?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's an area where if you're sitting like that,
Let me see that picture.
it's usually not going to make one line like that.
He don't know nothing. I ain't gonna believe what
Consumer
I ain't gonna believe what that guy says.
He's a professional. He get paid for that.
He talking about some line shit over here. It ain't no line, baby. Shit is good. I'm talking about no dimples, no stretch marks, no cellulite. That look more natural, yeah. Look at her there and look at her there.
That's true. Cellulite right there.
She look natural.
Come on.
Yeah,
They do that all the time in the internet and everything, man.
Look how good though this looks, man.
I know, Papa. They get paid. That's why they get paid $10 for that.
Sex sells, man. So they figure they take a little airbrush, make the girls look more exotic. More people go out there, more money, more exposure, man. Sex sells. Ain't no money like home money.
That shit don't look airbrush right there. Yeah, this shit don't look airbrush. Shit don't see it because it ain't shiny. When it's shiny and shit, then you know.
Like restaurants. When restaurants show a picture of their food.
That's right.
Ain't the same like what you get, and they'll show you some nice little picture, and then when they get it, they just throw it on a plate, don't smack it. Oh man, show me what I'm really. If your sandwich is messed up and that's what I'm eating, put it on a picture. That's the way I'm eating it. Don't show it nice and then give it to me all sloppy. It's the same way they're giving the girls out there. False advertisement.
I don't see photographs as being authentic or real. I see them as being mechanical and non-human, and particularly unhuman. So I extend the inhuman qualities of it. I'm extending the mechanical, inhuman, mechanically optical, not humanly optical qualities of photos. This, the before on this, again, that's blotchy, irregular. I mean, you can see how, it seems waxy, little marks in here, a little mark in there. Her nose, I mean, look at her nose. Almost always the first thing I'll do is fix the nose because I can't even start on the rest of it. It's a very waspish prejudice I have about this. Every picture has been worked on some 20, 30 rounds of going back and forth between the retouchers and the client and the agency. They're perfected to death. Just look, you should just look through the magazines and just consider it, and all that is there to alter your mind, alter your conception of what physical beauty is, and what the possibility of attaining it is, and what the means of attaining it are. There are the evened out freckles. There are real freckles. What you're looking for as a retoucher is a broom, something that covers your tracks, some way of obscuring where you've been. And the first thing is people take out bloodshot eyes. That's the last thing I take out. I mean, the last thing I would just wipe, because that just makes it look retouched. So you just stay away from those obvious markers that just show, that you've been there. I didn't really take her mustache out, see? Most people, that'd be one of the first things they would do is take out the mustache. I don't take that out. I don't find that displeasing. I mean, that's real. That's real and compelling, and the fact that I leave that in makes it seem more real. In that, the essential point of retouching is to enforce an unrealizable standard of beauty. I suspect in myself some sort of covert, obscured misogyny, because I'm really screwing with people's sense of identity and self-worth by doing this. I mean, she looks way too heavy. I mean, way too powerful. looks way too athletic. She's supposed to look like she's wearing. Look at the dress. What's that dress about? It's not. She's not wearing jogging clothes here. She's not playing soccer. She's supposed to be. This is a feminine dress. I've taunted people about they would say, "Oh, the people look so perfect there. It makes me feel bad." I'm just like, "Well, sucker. What do you think? I mean, that's what we're here. That's what they pay me to do. They pay me well to do it."
I didn't know that. Come on, I told her, this it ain't airbrush, especially train. She got a fat. I really thought that was an airbrush until he explained.
My man had a lot of wet dreams to a lot of false images, and that's basically the.
How the hell you know I got?
To his age, cause you mad, man. You mad.
I'm mad, yeah, cause that shit is. But the pictures still look like. They're not really who they are, man. They're not really the person they are. Their body, their skin, their body, their color, their shape is not the way it is right now.
Y'all done his dream up.
Y'all done just messed me up, man. Y'all done just messed up my head.
Hey.
So you gonna tell me
Throw a picture in the garbage.
every girl got up there. Every girl got up there. That's it.
Fake.
It's not fake,
Throw in the
man.
garbage.
It's just airbrush.
Throw them in the garbage.
The way they trying to market it, you know, to make more money. So these girls got no flaws, and we out there like, oh, these girls are so beautiful, and it takes the beauty away from other girls out in the streets, man. There's other beautiful girls out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes they look.
You know what I'm saying? That they can't afford that. They seeing all this and them girls are going on cellulite diets and doing all this crazy man. Leave it alone. Keep it natural.
Beauty, you could have stretch marks. Don't.
Oh yeah, of course,
because
man.
I mean,
Stretch
everybody
marks
got their faults.
Ain't nothing wrong with stretch marks, you know.
I don't see any girls there with stretch marks on, B.
Yeah, but reality. You told me
What I'm
reality.
saying though, you say they look good, but
Nah, because then you kill
So,
it.
hell, yo, you know what? They should do that. They should do that. They should leave the stretch marks on.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with these? Like, do you want to put them back up? Do you not want to put them back up?
Yeah, I'm still putting it back up. But they still my girls.